I've just purchased a Volvo EV and it's the first electric car on the channel. But the biggest issue with this car is it doesn't turn on. There we go.
It is £28,078.80.
I bought this car from Copart auction as a category S non-runner, and in this video we'll aim to complete this build and get this car back on the road. Guys, I did it. I bought an electric car that doesn't turn on and I'm very excited, but it's a big risk because when they're not turning on, there's not much places to look. We're going to check the pyro fuse, which is the main thing and the only thing that comes to mind really. And if it's not a pyro fuse, the battery's gone perhaps. That's a big problem. The battery on these cars are very expensive as well. But we're hoping it's just the pyro fuse, and it's a big gamble. Straight away, we need a bonnet, a wing, and a front bumper, and a headlight. Those are the obvious bits. But what we can't see behind this area here is probably a lot of broken bits, broken brackets. The alloy, we're not sure if it survived. I mean, the tire is definitely gone. Whether there's any damage to the alloy, we'll only know once we take it off. We see the parking sensors there, but there are, I mean, straight away the bracket is bent here. So what we need to do now is take off the complete front here and get to this area here so we know exactly what we need. The good thing is no airbag has been deployed on the inside, but the seat belts are gone. The door's in good condition, the wing mirror, rear passenger door, rear quarter panel, all looks okay. This number plate, 04000, that looks very nice, and that actually might be worth more than the car. Should we give them a call and see how much it's worth? Hello mate, how you doing?
I'm good, you?
Yeah, very well. I've got a number plate in front of me. I'm interested in it and I just want to see what the price is.
So reg please?
It's 04000.
What?
I think it's 10,000.
One that we own at the minute, the all-in price on that one is £28,078.80.
Alright, thank you very much. I have a think.
No problem. Alright,
thank you. Bye bye.
So it is worth more than the car.
It is worth more than the car. 28,000. Maybe I don't know about number plates. Maybe it's worth this much, but £28,000 for a number plate. Wow. You could buy 2 of these cars, damaged actually, not retail price. But yeah, no, that took me back. I'm shocked. Now we need to locate the pyro fuse, and I believe it's somewhere around here. So let's pop open the bonnet and see what we can find. On our recent video on the A-Class, the pyro fuse was just on top of the battery. And on a side note, we're almost finished with the CLA rebuild. In our next video, we'll try to sell it to We Buy Any Car, but we run across some serious issues. We might have an engine problem. Make sure to subscribe so you get notified when the video goes live. It really helps the channel. Let's pop open the bonnet. If we can just open this bonnet. It's never straightforward. So this side is loose, but something is holding it in its place over here. We can't, it's not moving. What it looks like is, the way it's been hit, it's pushed back the bonnet latch and it's stuck on the hook. I'm going to use my screwdriver here just to open this bonnet latch. We should be able to, you see it's moving slightly, but it's not moving enough for me to push the bonnet down and then push it to the left. Yeah, just like that. But it needs to go completely to the left. Because there's a bit of space, I'm able to just put my finger in here and I'm going to push the latch and it should open up. Okay, maybe not. Let me use the tool from this angle. The issue is when we're doing this, as I'm trying to push it, this yellow piece here will push onto the bonnet. And because the bonnet is bent, there's no room for it to come upwards to open this latch. I gave it a big push and the latch has come off the catch. As you can see here, the hook is off it now. So we should be able to open the bonnet now. But I'm just worried that we're going to damage the door, but it looks okay. This is the first time we're seeing the inside. Okay, we have the charging cable there. Yep, that's good. That's a set. There's a locking wheel nut here. It's never been used before. First aid kit. Very strange to open the bonnet and not see an engine. So this is just the outside charger. I can't find the 3-pin plug charger. It might not be with this car. I've just done a history check on this car because we need to make sure there's no hidden history. And straight away, the result is a fail. But that's expected because the car's written off. And I can see here, it's not on finance, it's not recording stolen, and it's been through salvage auction just once. And that's when we bought it. So that's good news. The damage areas are engine, front and front near side. I mean, front and front near side, that makes sense. But the engine doesn't make sense. But perhaps the car doesn't turn on and they put the engine on there. That might be the reason. Apart from that, everything checks out. And if you want to do a history check on your car or car you want to buy, I'll put a discount code ibzfixuk and you get 20% off any check. Okay, we need to find the pyro fuse. A pyro fuse is a safety device that disconnects the battery very quickly during the crash. This cuts off high voltage power from the battery to prevent fires and electrical shorts. Okay, there is the battery here. I've looked at a YouTube video to see the location of the pyro fuse for this C40, and it's not here. It should be on the rear seats, just under it. According to the videos, the pyro fuse is just under here, and it's not where we thought it was in the bonnet area. So let's pop open this. Okay, I mean, straight away we can see there's like a little area here where we could just open like this. RH, I mean, this says XC40 on there, even though it says C40. And then there's this metal piece. And there we go. That is the pyro fuse. So the first thing we're going to do now is take this off and replace it with a working pyro fuse. I'm going to take this pyro fuse out. I mean, one, when we're working on this car, there shouldn't be any power in there, just for health and safety. So I'm going to take this off, and I do have the replacement, the same one, where we could put it in and test if the car is working. And if it is, it's just the pyro fuse that's the problem. But let's first replace it and see. Okay, I've pulled this green lever up, and now it should. Okay, there we have it. It's come out of its slot, and now it should just, there we go. And I'm going to replace it to the one that we have. Okay, we've got a new one now. I'm going to put it on and let's see if this pyro fuse fixes the problem. If it literally turns on after this, that would be amazing. Okay, so let's put it back exactly how we got it out. So this will just go into place and the lever will pull down, and then it should go down completely. And then the green plastic piece, we put it in. That way this is solid, it's not moving now. Now it's the moment. Let's see if the car will turn on. Just look at these keys though. I know more important thing is trying to turn the car on, but this blacked out. I don't know if it's a black edition key or that's just how it comes, but it looks lovely. The orange looks lovely. I mean, I must say these keys are very nice. Anyways, we've got important issues at hand. Let's see if we can turn the car on. I do see it says battery level 37%. I do know from others that when there is no battery level here, it indicates the battery is completely gone. But in this case, we have the battery level, so that's a good sign. Okay, now let's try to turn this on.
There's no start button.
There's no start, there is no spot, you're right, there is no start button. Okay, and there's not going to be no engine noise. Let's see if it works. So I'm going to put it in reverse. Let's see if we, yeah, foot's on the brake. Let's put it on reverse. I think it's working. It's working, it's moving, it's moving. It's moving. Definitely wasn't doing that before. Let's go forward. We don't want to go too forward, but look, it's moving. Did you see that? It's moving. Yes, that's it. Literally the pyro fuse. Much easier than I thought. You see, we're in reverse, we're in park D. Wasn't doing that before. So literally just the pyro fuse. It was a big gamble. We wasn't sure whether it's a pyro fuse or the battery, but so far so good. Now we know the car is running. I'm going to take off the pyro fuse just for safety, because when we're working on things, we're unplugging things, we need to make sure there's no power in the car. So let's go, take that off and continue with the build.
There we go.
There's still some power in here. When we work on the car, we need to make sure there's no power in there at all. To do that, I'm just going to go to the 12 volt batteries here. We'll just take off the negative terminal. There we go. I mean, let me see, this one is already a bit loose. Okay, I mean, the headlight is gone, but the good thing is the ballast is still there, the headlight ballast, and it looks in good condition. I don't see any rain or any rust around the area. It looks good. A ballast is like a transformer that takes the car's battery voltage and converts it into the high voltage needed to start the headlights, and then regulates the power to keep them on. The ballast is also programmed to the car, so if we need to replace it with a new ballast, we also need to reprogram it to the car. And now, because the headlight is damaged completely, there should be no screws holding it in its place. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to repair this headlight. I'm joking, it's impossible to repair this. This is gone. But the good thing is, ballast has survived. So we can reuse this one on a new headlight and it should be just plug and play. This should go in there and it should work, as long as there's no rust. You see, as soon as we took off the headlight, now we know we need this bracket, which goes this way and holds the headlight over here. We also need this bracket underneath it. Look at the gap. Definitely a new bracket. Now I'm going to take off the front bumper, and to do that there's 2 bolts on either side holding it onto the wing. Obviously this one's broken, so there's nothing on this side. We've got about 6 clips on top and about 6 bolts on the bottom, and the bumper should come loose. A few clips are missing here, so I've just got these ones to take off, and the top part is done. Okay, this one's off. We've got new clips we're going to put in anyway. The top half is off. Now I'm going to take off the 2 bolts that's holding this side onto the wing. To get to these bolts over here, we need to take off the trim and turn the wheel to the left. We now have some access to the 2 bolts over here and a bit further up. That's off now. Okay, that's also off now. There we go. That's off now. Okay, that's off now. There's still about 5 or 6 bolts from the bottom that's holding the under tray in place, which we need to also unscrew. Once we unbolt them, the front bumper will come off completely. And now the front bumper should come off. There we go. And on the other side, there is 1 bolt just over here. Now the parking loom is off. The front bumper should completely come off now. And now the front bumper is off. We've taken the front bumper off, but before checking exactly what we need now, we'll also take off the wing. The wing should be fairly quick because the brackets are ripped. This one is ripped. The front one is also gone. So we need to take off just a screw up here, one in the middle, and the ones at the bottom, and it should come off. And just one over here. What's holding in its place is just the mudguard screws that hold onto the wing. So I take these 2 off here and the wing will come off completely. There we go. Now that's off. And this piece is part of the headlight bracket and it's come off with the wing. But we'll keep the wing because we need the screws, so I don't want to throw the wing away just yet. We will need those screws, so we'll put this to the side for now. The bonnet and the wing is off, so we can now check what we need to buy. What I can see is this mudguard here is broken from here, so we'll need another one. This bracket here, completely damaged. We'll need another one. We'll obviously need the wing. We'll buy another alloy just because this one will need some refurb work, but rather than spending time refurbing this one, we'll just buy a used one from eBay, but in much better condition than this. Moving forward onto here, we need the headlight bracket. We need this piece of bracket here as well. we'll need obviously the headlight, the front bumper, and the bits on the front bumper. And the crash bar looks okay, it's not been hit. The chassis here looks okay, hasn't been hit. The wiring is in good condition, it's not ripped or anything like that. The radar, the wiring loom, that's all intact, which is good news. But there are some broken brackets. This over here, we'll need another one of this. On the other side, it's okay, which is good news. So we need to get another bumper and a few brackets and all the parts for the front, as we mentioned. So now we know what we need to buy. I'm going to order all the parts in, and in part 2, we're going to completely put all the parts back on, take it to bodywork, spray all the panels, and get this car driving and back onto the road. Drop in the comments what you'd like to do with this car. As this is an EV, we could take it for a test drive, we could see how it's like living with an EV, we could do a complete review of it. And if you've enjoyed the video, do give it a like. It honestly helps the channel so much and it allows us to push out more content. Again, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next week.